do your seagull warm-up exercise.
I can't get it right. Took my voice away.
You-
I would be better already if I hadn't done it. Well, I always went good. Just say good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I was trying to. We're old vaudevillians,
Oh, sure.
and so before we go on,
Along with Leroy and Jane, but never mind.
before we go on stage, we do vocal warm-ups. And Constance
I
is,
just got wrangled into this 10 minutes ago.
but the show must go on. Anyway, today is National Red Wine Day. I'm sure most of you are already making preparations to celebrate.
And since I am the wine of life,
Uh, and I'm married to the wine of life. Okay. That stain you see there is red wine. Okay. But it's red wine that is on the script of the rite of Jupiter.
and the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm remembering previous rites of Jupiter.
And this particular booklet was printed for the officers and lucky witnesses to the 1988, our 7th annual celebration of the rites of Eleusis. So we've been doing it since 1981, the whole series.
But we've seen other people do them as well, and we're totally inspired.
Totally inspired and awed. And so now we're not going to read the whole
We
thing.
are going to read too much more than you want to hear, probably. But Lon has no other plan for his class this morning.
Yes. So we're going to kind of read the climax. Now the rite just before this was the rite of Saturn. Okay. And at the beginning of this ritual, we're talking about Jupiter, and we're talking about Zeus and Zeus's story. And the poetry is all Zeusy and demiurge poetry. But the actual dynamics of this ritual is to set the stage for Jupiter's son. And Jupiter's son is Dionysus. And in throughout the poetry here, and all the poetry we're going to read today is from Crowley, not Shelley or Swinburne, and it tells the story
Of about how Catholic nuns feel about Jesus.
It tells the story about how Catholic nuns feel about Jesus. Well,
You can always get something like that from me. But
yes.
it was sorry. I'm not sorry.
So the rites of Jupiter is the Wheel of Fortune tarot card. Is the stage. Literally, it's a round wheel stage with a kind of a tent over it. And the three officers are the three beasts that are on the Wheel of Fortune card: the Sphinx, Typhon, and Hermanubis. And they're the officers. They run the blocking.
Wheel revolves because of them.
The wheel revolves because of them. But the climax of this is the birth of Dionysus. Okay, and you know the story. Zeus would appear to a mortal girlfriend, Semele, who demanded to see him without his god prophylactic clothes that kept her from catching fire. And
you know what that means. And besides that, all men say they're gods.
they all say we all say, "Don't worry, I'm God," you know. But anyway, she caught on fire finally when he gave in to her request, and but before she completely burned to an ash, he grabbed the baby from her womb and he incubated it in his own thigh. Okay, the reason I'm telling you this story is because
It's a little bit of a poem that talks about Semele and Hera and
yeah, and Zeus's jealous wife, who had every reason to be jealous. Okay, so I'm going to start. This is toward the end, the climax, and there'll be Dionysian maenads, and Dionysus's mother, and
which are the Catholic nuns.
which are the they're
I
all
always wanted to do a Jupiter, but the
maenads.
ICT is the Pope, and the Catholic nuns is.
We see maenads frolicking in between lines of hanging laundry.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
and-
that's no, but but it does say weave with your prayers the joy of a kiss, and she tells them to be solemn. It's a hymn.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. I mean, not that you're not blissed out into total mental, physical, and spiritual ecstasy, but it's a solemn.
Yeah,
It's a
but
solemn thing.
but it's truly wild and crazy and abandoned in their just love for God. That's what made Dionysian worship so freaking popular, all the way from India to Persia and Greece. And well, anyway, I digress. Where am I reading from again?
The last poem of last paragraph of Typhon, reading to sort of introduce that the maenads are coming.
Okay, and
The distance.
there's two main maenad representatives, Atene and Agave.
Lon's going to be Atene,
I'll be Atene.
and he's try not to do a Monty Python voice. And
I'm Atene. No women here. Okay.
and I'll be Agave, and together, which is very difficult, we'll try to be the rest of the maenads, because there's quite a few.
There's quite a few maenads, so we'll
As
be all the
many
maenad parts too. Yeah.
Yeah. But we won't do, and don't expect this to be done well, because I said 10 minutes ago he told me we were going to do this. So.
But the show must go on.
And you didn't get to hear my seagull warm up sounds.
And you didn't. That would have been worth the whole show.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to find my place
I would
here.
like something I can use as a bookmark, because you know how I read.
Well, grab yourself a bookmark.
Okay, I got a greeting.
What's the line, dear?
All is one.
All is one?
That's the last paragraph.
Okay.
I think you're on it. Here, give it to me. I'll find it right away.
Okay, here, I'll give it. Now, Atene and Agave were Dionysus's mother and
The last paragraph.
aunt, and they snuck into the Dionysian revels. Okay, just sort of, they crashed the party, and they got all caught up in
They became the leaders of the party.
they became they,
Oh, it's Mother Superior and her assistant.
yeah, but they ended up running him down, thinking he was a stag, and they, in their ecstasy to be one with him, to be Eucharist, they tore him apart with
Just
their
like
teeth.
I always said, they wanted to swallow him whole.
Right. Just like, I'll eat you up, I love you so.
Yeah, the wild things. Yes.
So this is the last of Typhon.
Introducing that he hears maenads in the distance.
Right. And he starts his poem with, "Hail, O Dionysus, hail, O winged son of Semele, hail, O hail, the stars are pale," etc., etc. But he ends like this. "All is one, I murmur. Distant sounds the shout, Evoe, 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 Iache." Soft, insistent, like to echo's voice persistent. "Hail, Agave! Hail, Atene!" How'd I do?
Fine.
I think I'm being ridiculed. So
I
I'm
I
Agave.
wouldn't do that.
I'm Atene.
And I'm going to be Agave.
Sisters, oh sisters.
What? What are you doing?
Oh,
I haven't got to say my part yet, mister.
where do you say you? Oh, yes.
I have to
Agave. She's Agave. She has a line too.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, take your line. If you must.
I get to be Mother Superior.
Okay, Mother Superior.
Everway ho, I can't read now. Everway ho iake. Hail, oh hail. Praise him. What dreams are these?
Sisters, oh sisters.
Say, are our brothers of the rocks awake?
The lion roars. Oh, listen to the snake. Evoe ho, give me to drink.
Run wild, mountain and mountain, let us leap upon like tigers on their prey.
Crush, crush the world.
I'm sorry. Tread the earth as 'twere a winepress.
Drink its blood, the sweet red wine.
I
drink the old earth dry. We're maenads there together. So.
Squeeze the last drops out till the frame collapse like an old wineskin.
So the sooner sup amongst the stars.
The swift, swift stars.
Oh, night, night, fall deep and sure, fall soft and sweet.
Moaning for love, the woods lie.
Sad the land lies thirsty for our kisses.
All
wild things yearn toward the kiss that ends in blood.
Blood, blood, bring wine. Ah, Bromius, Bromius.
Come, sweet God, come forth and lie with us. Us, maidens now and then and ever afterwards.
Chaste, chaste. Our madness hath no touch of bitterness, no taste of foulness in the morning mouth.
O mouth of ripe, red, sunny grapes, God, God, Evoe, dwell, abide.
I feel the wings of love, of mystery. They waft soft streams of night air to my heated breast and brow.
He comes, he comes.
Silence, O girls, and peace. The God's most holy presence asks the hymn, the solemn hymn, the hymn of agony, lest in the air of glory that surrounds the child of Semele, we lose the earth and corporal presence of the Zeus begot.
Yea, sisters, raise the chant of riot. Lift your wine-sweet voices. Move your wine-stained limbs in joyful invocation. Aye, we sing.
Hail, child of Semele. To her, as unto thee, be reverence, be deity, be immortality. Shame, treachery of the spouse of the Olympian house. Hera, thy grim device against the sweet carouse. Lo, in red roar and flame did Zeus descend. What claim to feel the immortal fire had then the Theban dame? Caught in that fiery wave, her love and life she gave with one last kissing cry, the unborn child to save. And thou, O Zeus, the sire of Bromius, hunter dire, didst snatch the unborn babe from that Olympian fire. In thine own thigh, most holy, that offspring melancholy didst hide, didst feed on light, ambrosia, and moly. Aye, and with serpent hair and limbs divinely fair didst thou, Dionysus, leap forth to the nectar air. Aye, thus the dreams of fate we dare commemorate, entwining in lovesome curls the spoil of mate and mate. O Dionysus, Here. Be close. Be quick. Be near. Whispering enchanted words in every curving ear. O Dionysus, start as the Apollonian dart. Bury thy horned head in every bleeding heart.
He is here. He is here. Tigers appear.
To the clap of my hand and the wish of my wand, obey. See, she can even herd cats.
I have found a chariot crowned with ivy and vine, and the laurel divine, and the clustering smell of sage asphodel, and the dædal flower of the Cretan bower, dittany's force and larkspur's love, and blossoms of gorse around and above.
The tiger and panther are here at my cry. Ho, girls, span there their sides.
Here am I, and I. We are ready.
Strong now and steady.
The tiger is harnessed. The nightingale urges our toil from her far nest. Ionian surges roar back to our chant. Ah, for the taunt of Theban sages is lost, lost, lost. The wine that engages our life.
The wine that
enrages our life is forced. We dare them and daunt.
The spirits that haunt the rocks and the river, the moors and the woods, the fields and the floods are with us forever. Are
of us forever. Evoe, evoe. Agave, he cometh. He cometh.
You said that so funny.
Agave. Step away from the wheel. He cometh.
I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, no.
Would you like a sip of coffee?
Anything, you make me laugh.
Yes. Okay.
I choked on your. I'm sorry. Right in the best part, too.
Now, when we mounted the rite of Eleusis, this was outside, and all of the people circled the wheel.
While drinking water, every now and then they were given some water, and every now and then they were every other time wine.
So we'd get progressively, dilutedly drunk, and the officers are saying all of this as we're circling the wheel.
But there is the secret of Jupiter in drinking, and that is equal amounts of water along with it. That way you get high instead of drunk. Remember this.
Water and wine.
It works on earthly planes.
And this is red wine days, so it's also white water days.
You can try it again.
Okay.
Agave, he cometh.
Agave, he cometh.
I could do it again. Cry ho, Atene.
Ho, ho, evoe, ho, riake, evoe, evoe.
The white air hummeth with force of the spirit. We are heirs, we inherit. Our joys are as theirs. Weave with your prayers the joy of a kiss. Oh,
say that one again, dear. Agave, say that one again.
The white air hummeth with the force of the spirit. We are heirs, we inherit. Our joys are as theirs. Weave with your prayers the joy of a kiss. Oh, for the bliss of the cup and the rod. He cometh, O lover, O friend, and O God. Cover us, cover our faces, and hover above us, within us, daintily shod, daintily robed. His witcheries spin us a web of desire. Subtle as fire he cometh among us, The whole sky globed is on fire with delight, delight that hath stung us, the passion of night. Night, be our mistress. That tress and this tress weave with thy wind into curls deep vined, passionate bliss, rapture on rapture. Our hymns recapture the Bromian kiss. Blessed our souls, blessed this even. We reach to the goals of the starriest heaven. Daphnis and Atthis and Chrysis and Chloe mingle, O maidens, everway, everway.
Okay. Now, when Crowley did this in sort of a living room setting of, he rises on the altar wearing a white and gold robe of and the panther skin, and he throws off his veil and he raises his hand in blessing. When we did this once in the backyard, and I've got a video of it. If Victor could convert it to thing, I'd be happy to share it if he would let us. This is where, when it was in the backyard, they made a chariot. Doug James and Karen, and they made a real, like a wooden chariot with vines and snakes and grapes. They
were divinely inspired, and they worked very hard, and it was absolutely uncomparably beautiful.
In itself, it was a piece of art.
Doug in it.
And they pulled Doug as Dionysus in the chariot and circled it around once before he got.
This was outside in the summertime, but summertime was not overly hot in those where we lived.
Yeah.
It was just pleasant.
But when Doug finally got, he had
a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, he had
in his hand. And
yeah.
He was he shook it up and opened it.
Yeah.
And sprayed it as he came out.
It was an ejaculatory moment for sure. Okay. And here's what he said. I bring ye wine from above, from the vats of the storied sun. For every one of ye love and life for every one. Ye shall dance on hill and level, ye shall sing in hollow and height, in the festal mystical revel, the rapturous bacchanal rite. The rocks and the trees are yours, and the waters under the hill. By the might of that which endures, the holy heaven of will. I kindle a flame like a torrent to rush from star to star. Your hair as a comet's horrent, ye shall see things as they are. I lift the mask of matter. I open the heart of man, for I am a force to shatter the caste that hideth Pan. Your love shall lap up slaughter, and dabbled with roses of blood, each desperate darling daughter shall swim in the fervid flood. I bring ye laughter and tears, the kisses that foam and bleed, the joys of 1,000,000 years, the flowers that bear no seed. My life is bitter and sterile. Its flame is a wandering star. Ye shall pass in peril across the mystical bar that is set for wrath and weeping against the children of earth. But ye, in singing and sleeping, shall pass in measure and mirth. I lift my wand and wave you to hill of delight. My rosy rivers lave you in innermost lustral light. I lead you, Lord of the maze, in the darkness, free of the sun. In spite of the spite that is days, we are wed, we are wild, we are one. The lights go out and the company join in a universal dance. Okay. Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Agave.
Thank you, Atene.
You're welcome. Now do your warm-up seagull
No.
screech.
No, I can't. I haven't heard them in long enough to do it.
Okay.
I'm not doing that in public.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Happy red wine day. Remember to drink your will and fill, but every other cupful should be water. Good water. Till tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Love is the law. Love under will.
Okay?